You can do anything you put your mind to. Anything you put your mind to. This is one of the things that came to me today. I I'm not gonna say I relearned it, but I was reminded of, right? And sometimes that reminder of you can do it is important. Even though we know deep down inside, even though we hear this all the time, you can do anything you put your mind to. But it don't become real until you make it real. Let me say that again. It doesn't become real until you make it real. There's a quote that I seen today. Where is it at? Here it is. It says, "Your belief is the blueprint. Your focus is the fuel, and your resilience, your resilience, your resilience is that bridge between where you've been and everything you're still becoming." That was a deep one right there. Let me break it down. Your resilience, that grit, that kickback, that get up, right? That back on the ropes and you just kind of find that energy to keep going. That second win, right? That determination, that's the resilience, right? That right there is the bridge between what you already been through and what you are becoming. And here's the thing, when you on that bridge, a lot of times we don't recognize that every step is a step of me becoming what I need to be. And we kind of look forward and kind of get up. How many of y'all ever got upset with yourself for not being where you want to be at, or where you desire to be at, or where you think you should be at? But let me tell you this, what came to me, for me at least, is that every step that I take, every forward movement, every movement is where I'm supposed to be at that moment, right? Every step. So the step that I'm in right now is where I'm supposed to be, is who I am in that moment. So I gotta give myself grace. I can't beat myself up. I can't flog myself because I'm not 4, 5, 30 steps ahead, because this is where I'm at right now. And this is where I'm supposed to be at. So while on that bridge, it's different for everyone because everybody's on a different path in life. Some of us is just beginning on that bridge, right? We might be on a whole new bridge. Some of us might be in the middle of that bridge. And let me tell you something about the middle of the bridge. Depending on what kind of bridge you on, right? You can't see nothing because that bridge is long. You can't even see the beginning. You can't see the end. Don't let a wind come by. You over there shaking. Weather circumstances changing, right? And you holding on for dear life, right? And you just pushing step by step by step until finally you start to see it's land out there, right? All that movement across that bridge, all that resilience, all that grit, all that get up, all those second wins finally led me to the end of this bridge. Now I'm on land. I know I got stories like that. So I was just reminded this week that you could do anything that you put your mind to. And then for me, once I start getting focused and locked in, I'm like, man, I start liking it. Shoot, I start learning, I start doing, I start achieving, and I start gaining these small wins. And those small wins, boy, those joints add up to bigger wins. But I would have never had the small wins if I never even attempted to win. And winning don't necessarily mean like I'm getting it on the first, second, third try. Like this one right here is me making the attempt. It's me putting my mind to it. It's just me making forward progress, right? And forward progress don't mean leaps and bounds every single time, right? It means that I put effort, I put the work in, and this work led me to the next step, which led me to the next step, which led me to the next step, right? Until all those steps add up that cross that bridge. all those bricks added up and now I got a house, right? So if this message don't do anything else, let it inspire you that you can do anything you put your mind to. It's not a cliche. Your mind really can move mountains. So let me ask you this question before we get off. All right. What would you attempt right now if you believed in yourself? Something that you would do without hesitation. Something that you've been thinking about. That idea that you like, you know what, I got an idea for this. You've been, it's been in and out your mind. Maybe it's been running back and forth here and there, but it's just something that you want to do. Maybe it's time that's holding you back. Maybe it's your age. You feel like, man, I'm too old for this. Right? And I just want you to just make an attempt, right? Put effort into pushing forward if this is something that you really want to do. Because I'm telling you, you can do anything you put your mind to. All right, that's all I got. Hit me up in the comments. Let me know. What's that one thing that you want to do, that you desire to do? And just for some reason, like, you like, man, I don't know. Put it in there, right? Don't be afraid. Share. If this is your first time watching this or seeing me, you would never see me again if you haven't friended me. So go ahead and press that friend button. And if we already friends, share this message right here, because this is somebody out there who felt like you and I have felt in the past. Like, I don't know about this. I don't know if I could do it. And just hearing somebody say something about moving forward and going forward and just trying one more time will be that nudge for them. So go ahead, nudge them with this message right here. Press that share button. All right, I'm going to see y'all. Peace.